As a citizen, I felt like I was violated. Punishment in the sense that somehow, to where she becomes aware that her actions have got to stop. And if she's victimizing me, a neighbor, what makes her stop from victimizing a total stranger?
This is case number 25CR43223, the State of Ohio versus Ashley Fields. Ms. Fields is before the court with her counsel, Ms. Kirby, Ms. Nicholson, Ms. Tranter, on behalf of the State of Ohio. You guys do that to me on purpose.
We do.
We're here for sentencing. Everyone's had an opportunity to review the PSI, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Tranter, anything on behalf of the state?
Your Honor, on behalf of the state, I do believe that Deputy Bailey is prepared to give a victim impact statement today.
Okay. You step up to the council table here, sir.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
I'd just like to take a moment and say that being a victim of Miss Ashley Fields was, especially after retiring from law enforcement before becoming a deputy. As a citizen, I felt like I was violated, and I understand that there's court recommendations, and I'm willing to go along with all that. And I know you're going to make the right decision, but I would ask for punishment in the sense that somehow, to where she becomes aware that her actions have got to stop. And if she's victimizing me, a neighbor, what makes her stop from victimizing a total stranger? And I would just thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir. Anything else?
Your Honor, I know we had some discussions in chambers. Ultimately, depending on what the court's sentencing decision is, there's going to have to be a place for Ms. Fields to reside. My understanding is the home she was previously residing in is next door to Deputy Bailey, and we suggest that is not going to be a good idea. My understanding also in speaking with probation is that she is not medication compliant at this point. While she has been held in the jail, she's been refusing to take any prescribed meds, and that's a problem too. So we just ask the court to take those two issues into consideration in formulating a sentence.
Thank you. Anything from probation? Ms. Kirby?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Your Honor, after hearing everybody speak today and speaking extensively with Ashley about the situation, we asked the court to take into account that she has been in custody for 188 days on this matter. During that 188 days, I think it's pretty well known that Ashley has been transformed from somebody who desperately needed medication and intervention to somebody who stands here today clear-minded and able to talk to you rationally and reasonably. There has been some communication about her not being medication compliant. I did talk to her about that just now. She said she's taking 2 of her prescribed medications, but perhaps there's a couple that she is not taking, and she does understand that she does need to be medication compliant, and there are people out there who have prescribed these things for her because they believe that it will work. Her fiance is here in the back supporting her. He told me right before this started that he believes that this charge saved her life. If you look at the pre-sentence investigation, it stated that she had been smoking meth daily, and it said that there were some mental health diagnoses that went untreated. Being in custody of Summit and the jail, she's been able to regulate those diagnoses, regulate her mental health, and obviously be sober off of any substances. We asked the court to follow the recommendation of the pre-sentence investigation, place her on probation, and transfer her to a residential facility where she can continue to get the help that she needs. We do not believe that prison is the answer here. We believe that treatment and then some sort of a phase-in plan that the treatment facility can help her with, such as sober living, help with employment, help with housing, giving her resources on how to stay sober out in the community. That's really what she needs. She needs help to be able to move forward and be a member of society, sober and on her medication. Your Honor, thank you for your time today.
Ms. Fields, is there anything you'd like me to know before I sentence you?
Yes, Your Honor. I'd like to apologize to you in your courtroom for my actions that landed me here. And I'd also like to apologize to you, Todd Bailey, my neighbor, for my actions that landed me here, but you did save my life. I called the police on me. This isn't the place I want to be, but you did help save me because I was going down the wrong path quick with alcohol and drugs. So thank you, and I'm very, very sorry to make you feel less than. I'm very sorry, Todd. And I also, Your Honor, Would like to ask you that you take into consideration that I do have 2 young sons that have been with my mom that desperately need me. This isn't who I am or want to be. I know I'm better than this.
Did you address the medication?
Yeah, the medicine I was receiving in Summit, they don't give all of those here. And then I thought I could just like not take one of the depressants that they had me on. So I tried to go without it, but I understand I do need it. And I will be more than compliant if you please give me a chance on probation or rehab. My fiance's called like to coach, Recovery Works, Nova House. I've never had rehab before or probation, but I promise I won't let you down.
Where do you plan on living?
My sister's house, she lives here in Lebanon. She doesn't mind, and my fiance also, we own apartments here in Lebanon, so.
You can't go back to his house.
No, he owns apartments here in Lebanon. We have somebody moving out.
I mean, there's a protection order out that Deputy Bailey has against
Yeah.
you. You can't go back and live next door to him. That ain't gonna happen.
I know. Yeah, he has a.
And here's my concern, and which I'll let you address. My concern is that you were at Summit for a significant period of time. You were ordered, or you were prescribed medications, and then you're back at the jail, and you've been restored to competency, and then you decide on your own that you're not going to take certain medicines that were prescribed to you. That's a problem. Because this is a pattern that develops with people with, and again, I understand mental illness, I do. But when people are prescribed medications, when they start to feel better, because of the medications, they decide then that they don't need them anymore, and they stop taking them, and then they just create this cycle. You know, I'm looking back, I mean, your record isn't great. You've been to prison before, and it wasn't that long ago for a pretty significant offense. How can I be assured, and how can I protect the public from you if you just go out there and decide you're not going to take your meds anymore? I mean, you really hate to send someone to prison because they have mental health issues, but you're making a choice to stop taking the medication that's been prescribed to you, and it's causing a problem. When you are like that, you are a danger to our community. Do you understand that? I have an obligation to protect our community. And here I have someone in front of me that, I mean, I clearly have mental health issues, but if you're gonna self-treat, self-medicate, and stop taking medication that's properly prescribed to you, that's a problem. Do you agree?
I agree. I promise I'll take it.
Well, I get promises every day from people. Every day someone comes in and says, I promise you I won't be back. That's not always sufficient to... All right, courts considered the statements made here today, the pre-sentence investigation, the purposes and principles of sentencing, the relevant seriousness and recidivism factors. The court, reluctantly, I am going to find today that you're amenable to community control. This is a felony of the 4th degree. So I'm going to place you into community control for a period of 5 years. You'll be subject to the supervision of the Warren County Probation Department. You're ordered to refrain from use of any drugs, alcohol, or marijuana. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You are ordered to successfully complete mental health counseling. I am going to order you into a residential treatment right now, and I think the officer is going to be looking at the coach perhaps, but you're going to complete that. You'll be placed on electronically monitored house arrest while you are there, and that will continue at your PO's discretion. So you'll be on monitor until your PO says you can come off. You are ordered to maintain medication compliance. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You will remain in the Warren County Jail until you are medication compliant. You are to have no contact with Deputy Bailey. Do you understand that? You're ordered to successfully complete the corrective thinking course. You have 188 days jail time credit as of today. The court will find that you're indigent for the purpose of any fines, costs, or other financial sanctions. You're also subject to a discretionary period of post-release control, which means if I do send you to prison on this offense, when you are released, the Adult Parole Authority may supervise you for up to 2 years. If you violate that supervision, they can return you to prison for up to 1/2 of this court's original sentence. If your violation is that you commit another felony, you can be returned to prison for 1 year or the period that you have left on PRC, whichever is longer. That time would run consecutive to any additional prison time that you get sentenced to. Now, I'm not going to fool around with this medication stuff. You have one shot at this, because I'm telling you right now, this is a close call for me. The fact that it's an F4, I understand what Deputy Bailey said, and I know he understands what I'm saying, But if you so much as look at him crossways, I'm gonna send you to prison. Because I'm not gonna take a chance that you're gonna hurt somebody. Do you understand me? Ms. Tranter, is there anything else?
No, sir.
Ms. Kirby?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, and Ms. Fields, you got this one chance to get this right.
You got it.
Chloe, would you leave the PSI for me?
Yes, I was gonna give it to Justin. Thank you,
All right.
Judge.